Going on, guys? Hope y'all had a productive work week. It is my night off. Just gonna take some time off, grind up some pot, smoke, and play my guitar and do my usual time off. And there was a video I made a couple days ago talking about how America is starting to look like China. And I will post this somewhere in the description or on the video. I already know most people are probably not going to take the time to watch it or listen to what I'm talking about, but it's right there and you need it. There is a part two I wanted to talk about and discussed on my community bulletin or whatever you call that thing. So to go on with it, there's a part I talk about how like social media sites in this country are starting to look like China. When you shut down the drama and your emotions of like the politics and everything going on in the country, when you really shut down your emotions and start to see what's really going on, you will start to see that America really does not look like America anymore. And I talked about that on the last video. The social media sites alone, like when you look at like what the internet is like in China, you're gonna notice they have like censorship, they block certain websites, they block certain information, and they control certain information to be allowed and published, and they silence anyone who speaks whatever they don't like. When you look at Facebook, YouTube, and other social media sites, you're gonna notice it's not very different. And again, all of these social media sites in America are in the Silicon Valley in California, which is the US, and it's starting to look like China. Like they censor things, they delete posts, they fact check it, they tell you that it's false information. Remember in 2020 election, like they crazily false information to everything, like Trump and whatever was going on. Now, before anyone blows up the comments about Trump, like I said, shut down your emotions and just pay attention to what's around you. Don't focus on the election, just really pay attention. And this is what I said on my last video. And so when you look at it, it really does resemble China. Like the social media platform really doesn't make sense. Like you can post as many unsolicited dick pics as you like. Again, that's still allowed and normal for Facebook. You can post as many sexual content, girls dancing, girls half naked, anime drawings of girls naked, any content about sex or sexual things, even underage girls dancing and videos of underage girls. But that stuff is allowed, but you can't talk about the truth of what's going on in America. For example, there was this picture I saw on the internet that described like every pandemic that went on, such as Y2K, the bird flu in 2008, and other things. And I posted that, and it literally told me that it was partially false information. And as I took the screenshot of it to retrieve the photo, it even told me. And that to me is just like, what is going on with America? Like, every day America is more starting to look like China, Mexico 2.0, Cuba, Haiti, the poverty side of Dominican Republic, a dictation of North Korea every day. Like, it really doesn't look like America. Even Mark Zuckerberg himself said when he created Facebook, oh, I created Facebook to share knowledge and share everybody's ideas publicly so people can share their political views and topics and have common value and all that stuff. But now it just seems like he's a Nazi and that he corrects you and removes your topics and all that stuff. And again, these are all American platforms, but it just seems like it's starting to resemble China every day. Again, as I said before, you can send as many fucking dick pics as you like. You can post as many girls as you want dancing and being half naked. You can post underage girls dancing on TikTok, but you can't talk about the truth. You can post satanic stuff like animal torture, lab experiments, animals dying, people getting shot. Again, all that is still open and allowed. But anytime you speak about what's really going on with the country, or even certain things you say on YouTube, they'll delete your comment literally like that, or say it's false. It's literally like a Nazi website now. And they have AI on their side, so a lot of people who likely blow up your comments and notifications, who try to make you look like an idiot or talk down and say stupid things like, oh, you live in Ohio, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know these people. Like, they're probably chat GPT bots, and most of the time they're not real people. Like, it just seems like they're too human. And even my buddy in the East Coast says that too. He's like, dude, they're bots, and you're probably not chatting with real people. And it's funny because every time I reply to these comments, none of them ever reply. And that's a big sign of a bot. Because normally, if it's a real person, they at least reply, or they don't reply more than once. And it just seems like as time goes on, you get more and more of these comment responses. And it's mostly in politics or how terrible the country is getting, inflation, or anything about Trump. Now, I don't know about Kamala Harris, as I try to avoid talking about her and politics in that matter, but it seems to like catch everybody's attention. But it seems like your comment responses blow up, especially about home prices gouging and inflating and crashing. You will get comments saying like, "Oh, it's your fault for not making enough money," blah blah blah. But when you look around, you nobody's got money. And in real life, everybody says the same thing. In real life, everybody's got Trump signs saying "Make America Great Again," but in social media, it's the opposite. And it just seems like Facebook, YouTube, and these tech companies have AI on their side, making it so it looks like it's the opposite. And again, these are American platforms. And it's kind of frightening of just how America is starting to look like Nazi Germany or the Red China every day.